Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money.
If I can get away with it, you know I will.
I love what I do. If you just did it for the money, it wouldn't work for you.
You never know what's lurking in those cupboards.
Today, two houses, two very different collectors.
My goodness.
One's obsessed with upmarket pottery. The other is addicted to collecting bargains.
Boot fairs, jumble sales, or charity shops. 3 places I go to for most of my shopping.
But will the dealers find the treasures?
I would give you $8.95.
Oh, my goodness.
There are surprises coming up for everyone.
It's such a huge gamble.
I'm taking all my bids out.
But which of our homeowners will be keeping the lion's share of the dealer's money?
I've never seen so much money. In cash.
The dealers won't know what's hit them in today's first house. It's crammed with a hoard of car boot treasure, the lifetime collection of Janice and her husband Frank.
I like everything, that's my trouble. I can't go anywhere at the weekend without going to a boot fair first. And then we look up for all the jumble sales around.
While long-suffering Frank's not quite so enthusiastic about the clutter.
Well, sometimes things just appear, and I'm asked where we got this from, and she said, "Oh, we've had it years," and that's how it goes. Like, I've just given up. I've lost the will to live with it, I think.
Well, they've bought cheap, but if they can sell big, that should put a smile back on Frank's face. And there's plenty to keep the dealers happy. There are drawers full of jewellery and boxes of silver, including a set of metal dominoes and a decorative lipstick case. And this copper dish was another car boot bargain, costing Janice just 50p. But there's something special about it that should get the dealers interested. Taking on this tough challenge are David, Alison and Tim. They've got no idea what they're about to face. They've only got 60 minutes to find the best items from a lifetime of collecting. And that might be easier said than done.
Oh, David.
Well, surprising.
Oh, I'm going upstairs.
Right.
I'll go upstairs.
Well, you have to come up with me, won't you?
Go upstairs and fight over the jewellery.
Oh, I'm here.
Tim, if you've got the jewellery, I'm very annoyed with you. I'm frowning.
This is what we want.
Tim gets first go at the jewellery boxes, even though Alison is today's jewellery expert. She's exploring upstairs.
Oh, my goodness. They're either downsizing or they do boot fairs.
David's finding out that if you name it, Janice has got it.
Some Carlton ware I like, some Belique, lots of plates, Whitefriars glass by the bucket load.
I need to do this quickly before you know who arrives on the scene. There's nothing in here at all.
So fun.
In the nick of time, Tim pops down a bid on some costume jewellery.
Steady now.
Oh, come along with it.
You do that box.
No, I don't want to do that box. I want to pick.
I'm helping.
What's in that box?
Well, you won't know until you think.
All right, give us the box. Come on. Cheeky chops.
Now, children. While Alison and Tim bicker upstairs, David's got downstairs all to himself, and he's about to find some of Janice's little treasures.
Let's have a look along this little shelf, because there seems to be lots of nice little bits.
The lipstick case and silver dominoes are quirky but very saleable items. Will they tempt David?
Well, this is sweet. Little thing of little metal dominoes. Isn't that sweet? Unusual little thing. Little miniature. I will make an offer for that.
While David gets on with the business downstairs, there's a bit of a domestic going on in the bedroom.
Did you open every box in here?
It's all silver, Alison.
Right.
It looks like Tim and Alison are both after the costume jewellery.
You can't have everything. You're just
Who
like
said?
a child. You wanted that area.
I've given you that jewellery box.
Meanwhile, downstairs in his oasis of calm, David's fallen for the fish dish.
Oh, that's nice, because it's actually marked, which is unusual. It's a little copper tray, but it's actually marked. And this is Newlyn, Cornwall, which makes it rather nice. I mean, it's only small, but it does make it a little bit unusual.
Marked Newlyn copperwork is highly collectible. It won't be the last bid down on this dish. But now Tim's got a straightforward plan. Follow the trail of David's cards.
I'm just looking to see where David has placed his bids. Newlyn. Just found all the good stuff as Mr. Ford here. Newlyn School, which is very desirable.
Well, great minds think alike.
Newlyn is like an art group, really, they produce all sorts of things, ceramics, copper, but they're mostly known for like copperware, and then you get paintings by the Newlyn School as well. So I need to bid on that.
And that's the second bid down on the Newlyn dish.
Like that.
Alison's still hunting through the jewellery. If she carries on much longer, she'll miss all the treasures downstairs. Tim's sticking with his plan to follow David, and the trails led him to the Dominoes set.
That's nice, I like that. I'm hoping that that is silver. Unfortunately, I can't see a mark on it. I just love that to be somebody fabulous like Samson Morden or something like that. Isn't that a nice thing? And a little, this is a lipstick. Nicely decorated, 1930s. You put your lipstick in there.
Tim's is the second bid for the Dominoes and lipstick case.
Dom's lipstick.
Silver or not, they've definitely got the dealers interested.
That's good. Right, we better catch up with the boys before they take all the loot.
Well, this is a sporting little lot, isn't it?
David's found some treasure. A collection of silver picked up at boot fairs.
Sterling.
The value will depend on the weight.
That's for everything on that table.
Well,
Alison finally makes it downstairs, and not a moment too soon, as Tim seems to have forgotten that you need to do the deal before you take it home.
what I'm going to do is I can hear Tim rummaging with the silver. I'm going to let him do all the weighing, and then I'll just slide in. You'll have done all the work for me, won't you, Tim?
Yes, darling.
And I can play happy here.
With the final bids going down, Alison hasn't got much time to play, but she puts the third bid down on the Dominoes and lipstick. And the fish dish has caught her eye.
Now, you see, this is interesting. I don't know anything about this. But obviously, 2 other dealers do.
She doesn't know what it is, but she wants it anyway. That's dealers for you.
I'm going to give it a little punt and just hope that I'm there with a chance of being there at the finish.
You're not wearing that.
Have you actually looked at these? Or
Yes, I have. It's a lipstick.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, leave it out, you two.
Oh, I've looked at that. You were looking at that.
Coming up, all the bids are in, but will years of collecting pay off?
I would give you 895.
Oh my goodness.
There's no doubt what Frank thinks,
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
Sell it.
but who will go home with the dish of the day?
Have I made a strong enough bid? I'm not sure.
None of us have seen one for a long time, if at all.
The secret dealers have had a field day at Janice and Frank's and have left bids on more than 40 of their car boot treasures.
This house is a rabbit warren full of antiques.
It's absolutely heaving at the gills with collectibles.
All 3 dealers have taken a shine to the silver. The little copper dish has also got bids from them all, and they're gambling on making a profit on the Dominoes set.
No good me thinking I'm going to buy it cheap because I'm bidding against strong buyers.
And may the best man win.
Which one do I really want? Well, I want it all.
The canny collectors have a secret helper. The independent valuer has checked the dealer's bids, but only Janice and Frank will see his valuation to help them decide whether to sell.
I'll
think Jan secretly doesn't want to sell it, and I'd like to sell the lot, yeah.
No, I've definitely come to my senses now, and I do want to sell it all.
So how much cash can they get for their car boot loot?
In here is how much we have offered you today, Janice.
My goodness, £5,986.
You've got a smile on your face now, haven't you?
They seem a bit better now.
That is a huge amount of money for a collection of jumble and boot sale bargains. Both Alison and Tim have left bids on the box of costume jewellery.
Because I saw they'd both bid on that, I thought there must be something in here. But it was just little bits of silver and little bits of costume jewellery, and I just couldn't get excited.
I like that jewellery. There's nothing special in there, but, you know, we'll fight it out.
I'll see how I fare against Mr. Hogarth, who has been very troublesome today.
Very
Amazing,
keen eye.
isn't it?
Very, very keen eye. You must get up very, very early.
We do, yes.
And rummaging all those baskets.
Yes.
Interesting lot. Very interesting.
And you don't have any sentimental attachment to any of it?
Not really.
She's bought a car boot, Alice.
Well, no, they're not family pieces, no. I've sort of bought them all, so, yeah.
Well, my offer is 130, but there's a lot of silver in there. There's a lot more than I think I saw first time.
My offer is 235.
Did you weigh this?
I didn't weigh it, no, actually.
Okay, well, I actually think, seeing how much silver there is in here, I think we need to know what the independent valuer says, because they'll have had time to weigh it, whereas we haven't, and this is a lot of silver in here.
I agree.
It's £300 to £400.
By revealing the independent valuation, Janice has put Tim and Alison on the spot.
I think we need to step up to the plate here, Alison.
I think we do. There's a lot of silver
There
there
is,
that we
yeah.
haven't accounted for. I'm going to up my bid to £250.
I'm going to say 260.
And I'm going to leave it with you, Tim.
So what do you think? 260, Jan, Frank?
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
Sell it.
Well, the independent valuer has said 300 to 400 on it.
All I can say in that instance is the independent valuer doesn't have to go out there and sell it.
Would you be prepared to go up any more?
I'd give you another tenner, £270.
What do you think?
Done.
Yes, thank you.
You sure?
Yes,
You
dear.
sure?
Yeah,
You're straight
okay.
in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a deal.
And it's first blood to Frank. He's done the deal and got the ball rolling.
I was dead keen to take the money because it was nothing to do with me. All these earrings and brooches and
Necklaces.
necklaces, you know. So I was well pleased.
That will take a lot of time to sell to get my £270 back and a profit.
Sometimes it's tough being a dealer. Next up, the silver lipstick and Dominoes. Quirky things, but all three dealers want to take them home.
They are nice. They're interesting and nice and look as though they're complete. Yeah, I'd like to buy those.
I have left a bid. I hope I'm in the running.
I like the Dominoes very much. The only thing is that because we were in such a rush, I couldn't decide whether they were silver or silver-plated.
The case is silver, but because I'm a bit concerned that the Dominoes are not silver, and it will make a huge difference,
Yes.
my bid is £68.
My bid is £75. Come on, then.
And my bid is one of confidence that I will sell it well because it is unusual. 130. A bid to buy.
You really like those, don't you?
I think I can sell them.
Would you like to look at the independent and...
Yes. Oh.
This time the dealers have no idea what's on the card. The independent valuation is £120 to £180, so Alison is in the ballpark. But could a clever bluff here bring more bids to the table?
Oh, well.
£145.
Right, I'm not going to be left out of this little game. 150.
Go on then.
No, I'm waiting. I'm
No.
I did my starting bid, and I'm letting you two fight it out.
160.
160.
Is that for both, Tim?
It is for both, yes.
I'll do a Tim and add a fiver, 165. It's getting very marginal now, I think.
Come on now, Alison, enter the fray. We're all...
No, I'm just enjoying myself at the moment. Where are you on this?
Are you just a bystander here, then?
165.
I tell you what we'll do. We'll cut to the chase. We'll stop all these fivers. £200.
200 pounds.
Strong bid.
It's definitely.
Strong bid. That puts me up, Tim. So you're on your own.
Are you on your own?
I don't know.
Do you feel on your own?
I don't know.
I have to say that is a nice strong bid. That's really what you want to hear. But I'm gonna top it.
Good for you.
205.
206.
I'm going to go 210. 210, Tim.
211.
215.
216.
Mr. Hogarth, I'm out.
Fantastic.
I think we've got a deal then, Tim. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank
you.
you.
I am so happy that I have bought those
I know,
Dominoes. I am so
jealous.
happy.
I am jealous. I'm
Well
not
played,
happy.
Tim. Congratulations.
Feeling a little happier now, Tim?
I was so excited to buy those Dominoes. I really, really wanted to buy them.
He can't help himself, can he? He has to be egged on, and once I start, I can't help myself. I mean, he's paid very good money for that. And I'm pretty sure he'll be able to sell it, but the profit will be very, very lean.
Next, the Newlyn dish the dealers all wanted but have no idea how much Janice paid for it.
That was at a boot fair again. You know, I asked how much it was. And she said 50p. So I said, oh, yes, I'll have that. Thank you very much. And off I went.
The Newlyn copper dish. Everyone's going to want that. And I would imagine probably none of us have seen one for a long time, if at all.
Have I made a strong enough bid? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Can you bear to part with it?
Well, I don't know yet. We'll wait and see.
Money talks, eh?
Well, perhaps,
Money
yes.
talks.
It's beginning to, actually, yes.
My offer.
Woo, £80.
Very good.
Well, I think I'm probably backsliding here. I hope the others wouldn't notice it. 38. I was trying to be clever.
My offer is £60.
Right, that sounds good. Can I just check my evaluation and... Right.
Janice is watching her 50p investment pay off big time. But can she get a bidding war going for even more?
David, you're quite low compared to Alison.
I am willing to raise my offer.
Oh, right, lovely. And what would you be willing to pay?
90.
Oh, goodness. Well,
I would offer you £100.
oh my goodness, that sounds really good. Well, I think, I'm sorry, David, but I might accept Tim.
What about little old me?
Oh,
over
Alison.
here?
Yes,
Oh,
well,
Tim.
I think Tim might have made the better offer.
He might at this stage. I think I'll come in on that. So
Oh,
you've offered
really?
100. Well, that's a plucky bid, isn't it?
It is a plucky bid.
I mean, I've got to be honest, I think we all can admit here, we fancy it because we haven't seen it before. Not really sure what it's worth. So I'll come to 120 on it. Yeah.
Well, that's...
25.
That's me.
Yeah.
I am definitely out.
Oh,
We're out. OK, 135, 135.
Well, that sounds very good, Alison. Tim, are you willing to go any further, or...?
No, I think it's a good offer, and if I were you, I'd take the money.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you, Alison. It's definitely a deal.
Whoa, I'm so happy with it. That's
Thank you
great.
very much. Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you.
I don't think David or Tim saw that one coming.
She got it, just like that, under my nose for another tenner.
I stayed in the bidding for a while, but eventually was outclassed.
This will be the little fish that literally got away.
Once dealers start buying, they can't stop. Janice paid just a few quid for these Mouseman items, but Alison had to shell out 150 to get her hands on them.
We got a deal.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Jan.
David bought this Edwardian mahogany mantel clock for £115. And Tim is walking proudly away with this Indian ivory military baton, which cost him £140. Finally, it's the last of Janice's car boot collections. And is Frank happy to see this go? Just take a guess.
The silver, I don't mind so much. The only drawback is cleaning it.
Which you don't do, and I
Which
clean
I
it.
don't do,
Yes.
no, that's your
I have to
problem.
clean it.
I was quite fortunate because Tim had got there first, and I asked him for the weights. And I have to say this, Tim was rather generous over that, and he did let me know the weights.
I think that I might buy that silver. I think I might be a little bit stronger than her.
So you've gone around using your knowledge, picking this up from boot fairs, charity shops,
And jumble sales, really.
and jumble
Yes,
sales.
yes.
Clever girl.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not so sure that we don't need to give her a job, chaps.
I think we might do. Yes, yeah. No, I quite like this. I like
Right.
a bit of silver, I like a bit of shiny
Yes.
stuff like you. So I am going to offer you, Jan and Frank, £800.
Oh, fine. Looking good.
Would you be tempted with
Yes,
that?
we are tempted,
Oh,
actually.
tempted,
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
He is a strong buyer, that Tim, isn't he?
He is
really
indeed,
is.
yes.
He's famous for it. I would give you £8.95.
Oh my goodness,
we-
that's
we like
even
you
better.
better,
Yes, lovely.
And I'm trailing at 700.
Yeah, you're...
Oh dear, Alison.
I've fallen at the first hurdle.
You definitely
Yes, I think you have, yeah.
Yes. Oh, well, that sounds very good to me, but I just want to check.
The best bid is in the middle of the valuation, but now Janice has got the measure of the dealers.
Is that your best offers, or would you be willing to do anything else, or?
I will go to £900.
Right, okay.
But I think it was on the money.
Right.
A fiver. You're doing it again, aren't you?
Well, a fiver goes a long way, David.
£905.
Well,
Alison?
Having seen the basket, the Pierce basket, and definitely the sifter, I'd like to go to 950 on it.
oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
So, Tim, do you feel you...
I think it's all the money, David. I really do.
My feelings too. Alison, you've gone from 700 to £950.
That's right. I've come up from the rear, David.
You have indeed.
I have.
Alison, I think you've won the day. I think so.
Jan,
Lovely.
have I won the day?
Definitely, yes. Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
We got a
Super.
deal?
Yes,
Thanks
we
so much.
definitely have.
Thank you.
Alison was a bit naughty stepping in like that, but that's the name of the game.
I wanted it passionately.
Should I have gone on and outbid her a bit? Possibly.
Oh, well, it's too late now. The dealer's best bids added up to nearly £6,000. A great reward for years of standing in soggy fields at dawn. But car boot queen Janice didn't deal on everything, so how much has she actually made?
So the secret dealers today have spent with you £4,948.
Goodness gracious me. That's absolutely fantastic. I've never seen so much money. Goodness gracious me.
But keep up that buying the way you do. 'cause
Oh,
you've
yes,
got
I
a
just
very
love
good,
it, yeah.
shrewd eye, and you've bought
Oh,
so
thank you
well.
very much. Thank you, David.
Yes.
That's lovely.
Coming up,
Alison!
the dealers are in meltdown.
I'm taking all my bids out.
What's got them in such a flap?
I've sort of got in a bit of a tiz now.
This house has exhausted me.
So far, the secret dealers have shelled out nearly £5,000 of their own money. They're on a roll and they've got cash to spend, so it's on to the next house.
It's all a competition. It's all competitive buying. So, may the best man, or woman in this case, win.
But what will they make of all of this? Remember, they've got no idea where they're headed. And the next destination is the home of Stephen, his wife Carol, and his beloved collection of Moorcroft pottery.
It's been difficult to stop buying it over the years.
I think it's the first time you've admitted that, Stephen.
But will Stephen be able to part with the pots he spent so much time and money collecting?
Potentially all the Moorcroft I'm open to offers on.
Are you sure, Stephen?
Yes. Although that piece of pansy is particularly nice, Carol. I'd be sad to see that go.
Here we go.
Moorcroft is one of the most famous names in British pottery. The name goes back over 100 years. It's colourful, collectible, and can be very, very expensive.
Here we are.
So the dealers are taking on the Moorcroft, but they won't be expecting a whole house full.
I wonder what we're going to find here, girls and
I'm
boys.
going this way.
OK,
OK, well, I'll go to the bedroom. Perfect.
I'll go ahead.
How long before they spot the theme?
Looks to me as though they're major Moorcroft collectors. It's everywhere. And nice pieces, too.
I'm liking this already. Lots of lovely Moorcroft. Oh, I like a bit of Moorcroft.
They've got some nice Moorcroft dotted about.
Moorcroft potteries have been making Florian ware vases like this since the 1890s.
That's lovely.
But whether old or new, the most important thing for a dealer is it's got to be perfect.
The thing with Moorcroft is it is very, very desirable, but condition is everything. So it's a teeth job.
This is an old dealer's trick. If it's been mended, the glaze will sound and feel dull.
Yeah, that's all right.
Next door, David spotted a vase with a pattern called hibiscus.
Nicely marked.
It's the style of the design that makes these pieces so special. They were only made for a few years in the 1950s.
This probably dates around about 1950.
Oh, bravo, David. First bid down, but is he as hot on horticulture as he is on history?
What flowers are those?
Hibiscus, David.
Somebody will be screaming at me and saying they're chrysanthemums or poppies, but I can't quite tell.
It's hibiscus.
Very nice.
Bid number 2 goes down.
Well, I'm working fast here.
Meanwhile, Tim's found something that takes his fancy.
I think that could be quite good, because I've not seen that colour wave. What do you bid on something like that? Unusual colour for Moorcroft. Could be trial piece. Could be worth big money, or we could get a Moorcroft expert on the phone and he'll say, Tim, don't bother. So, but I like that. It's got something about it, hasn't it? The Pottery, the Queen. Moorcroft. We're having dreams about Moorcroft tonight.
Alison's got a minor problem. She's never bought a piece of Moorcroft in her life. Well, now's your chance, Alison.
I don't know where to start.
The cards are going down thick and fast.
Good, strong offer. Beat that, Tim.
The dealers have now left bids on nearly 50 Moorcroft pieces around the house, a quarter of Steve's collection, and it's beginning to take its toll.
I want a change now. I want a change. I don't want a barometer. Alison!
Don't talk to me.
Doing my head in is all this Moorcroft.
I like this.
Meanwhile, David's found a potential treasure. It's already had a bid from Tim.
Oh, this is stunning.
But now Tim's worried about what he hears when he taps it.
It sounds
It's
really,
dull.
really dull.
It should ring.
It should ring.
Right.
Have you seen that? There.
Everywhere, craze. You see, you don't have to know your stuff on
She's right.
Moorcroft, but that's been
Just
restored.
there.
The bowl has been restored after damage, which affects its value enormously.
Does it mean everything else is restored?
It's such a huge gamble with ceramics.
I'm taking all my bids out.
The discovery sends the dealers into a complete panic.
I don't like restoration.
I've sort of got in a bit of a tiz now with the restoration, and it sort of worries me.
This has been restored as well. Oh dear.
Usually, rule of thumb is that if you've got one thing in a house that's been restored, you've got other things in the house that have been restored, and we just have not got enough time to go around it all.
I'm panicking now. This house has exhausted me.
Alison.
Well, that's a first, but your time is up. The dealers have adjusted their bids, but it's been a bit of a scramble. How much money will be on the table for Stephen and Carol? Coming up, the dealers have to do some straight talking with Steve and Carol.
Did you know it was restored?
No.
And how's the restoration nightmare going to affect the bids?
Well, I find it's the difference between making a sale and not making a sale.
This, look. No crazy in there.
Faced with a house full of Moorcroft, the secret dealers rose to the challenge.
We all got into a mad panic and we're all stressed. Have you re-evaluated that?
But then they discovered lots of the collection was restored. Will that stop them putting their money down?
I feel a bit sorry for the householder, and I am worried that they may not know it's damaged.
I just hope that they enjoyed it, and we'll have to wait and see what they deem to be
see what they'd be
worthy.
interested.
But there could still be some big money on offer.
Wow.
11,329.
Whoa. Oh,
Wow, that's fantastic.
very kind.
Now I need to get on and have a look and see what they were.
First up is an early hibiscus pattern vase. Stephen doesn't think this is restored, so let's hope he's right, or he could be in for a shock.
Makes exceptionally nice vase that
Good example, isn't it?
is a good
Of hibiscus.
example of early hibiscus.
I have clients who will pay me very good money for rare items if they're perfect.
I just hope I don't find that's restored.
Nice piece of Moorcroft here. Can you tell me a bit about how you acquired this piece?
I bought that in the southeast from a little antique shop 15 years ago, 1952-53.
The expert. So we're going to start our bidding.
Okay.
Alison, would you like to lead?
Certainly. My bid is 195.
And mine is 220.
And mine is 290.
Much better.
Much better.
Closer.
Are you not
Yes.
impressed with that, Carol?
No, not really impressed with that at all, Tim. But it's a lot healthier than the other two bits. And it is a stunning piece
It is.
of beauty and art.
Would you like to open that and have a
The
look?
independent valuer's card conceals a nasty surprise. There's something on here none of them want to see. It's bad news and could change everything. Is it game over?
There's just something on there that...
There's a word.
There's
there
a
that's
word
worrying
on
me.
there that worries us, and it's this restored.
I don't know it's restored. It's got a couple of little marks on it, though. So.
Obviously, you know, as a collector, and we know as dealers, that it's sort of like...
Oh, it makes a big difference.
It's a huge...
Absolutely.
Well, I find it's the difference between making a sale and not making a sale.
I'd agree.
Did you know it was restored?
No. All I'm aware of is it does have a couple of white marks on the glazing on the lip.
I will drop out now because I wouldn't want to pay any more for that because I find it hard to live with restoration.
Okay.
Tim, your bid, is that assuming it was perfect?
It was.
Mine too. I'm going to drop out because with restoration I don't want to.
I'm not going to withdraw my bid. I'll stand on at £290, but I don't want to pay any more because it's restored. So the ball's in your court, really, guys.
Well, I had no knowledge of restoration. I accept what Alison has said, that it's been restored, and once it's been restored, you're at half the money, really. So I think your offer's a very generous one.
So do I.
I think we should accept that.
Oh,
Okay.
we'd love to
We've got a
accept your
deal?
offer. We've got a deal.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You did the honourable thing there, Tim.
I do feel a loss coming my way.
I was stunned to find it had been restored.
I'm so glad I didn't get it. I can't bear broken china.
It's exactly the start the dealers didn't want. Buying over the odds is their worst nightmare.
I have a feeling that they may have paid top money for some of the rarer pieces. I mean, there's some nice pieces of Florian that I'd love to own, but they need to be perfect, and sadly they're not.
Understandably, Stephen doesn't want to let his collection go for peanuts. Deal after deal falls through.
You learn something, you see? All these years you've been collecting Moorcroft.
Yeah.
And now we'll have to look a little bit closer.
Yeah.
But maybe their luck will change with this next item. There doesn't appear to be any restoration, and all three dealers are after it.
I think the dealers are going to have to have dug deep into their pockets for that
I
one,
hope so.
Stephen.
I hope so. It would be.
It's a pretty special piece.
Alison's up first.
I'll start. So that is my offer, £300, and that was from the heart.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I just came in at that size, 220.
David.
Well, you've got to start somewhere.
You sure that's not a 6?
No.
And I'm your job lot, man. I came in at 290.
OK, I can feel from your reaction that we've missed the mark. And I really did like this piece. So I would like to up my bid, and I would like to make you an offer of £400.
Go girl, go girl.
Shall we have a look at the
Independence.
independent
I think so.
valuation?
So Alison's got the top bid, in line with the independent valuation. But is she ready for her first piece of Moorcroft?
I did like this, and I think it's been very interesting for me because I don't think I have ever spent as much time looking at Moorcroft as I have today. And do you know what?
You're going to be converted.
I think you might have.
You're going to keep it.
Converted me, I think, a little bit.
I am going to drop out because I think £400 is a good offer, so I'm going to leave it to my colleagues.
No, I feel it's a good offer too.
Alison, if I'd like to sell it to you at £400 so it could start your new Moorcroft collection.
Oh, right, we've got a deal then. I'm very happy with that.
Just remember that.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
Has Alison found a new love? Tim's not too hopeful.
All this passion. I've got a passion for Moorcroft. Please, you can't kid a kidder, Alison.
I thought, what the hell? I'll treat myself, I'll have it. And I think I'm going to find out about Moorcroft.
That deal was a turning point. Stephen even parted with his favourite Moorcroft pansy vase, selling it to David for £220. And Tim picked up this clematis pattern vase for the same amount. Good news all round. And it could be getting even better with this pink vase that all the dealers are after.
Knowing this house, he'll have paid absolutely oodles and oodles of money for it, and I won't be buying it.
Well, shall we start telling you what we're prepared to pay?
Please, David, yes.
Ladies first, okay?
My offer is £300.
My offer is £400.
Well, I'm the loser here. My offer's 280.
Oh, dear.
Shall we have a look and
Let's
see what
see.
the independent
Let's see,
valuer
Carol.
had to say? The independent valuation is between £600 and £800.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The independent valuer has spotted the rare colour of this vase, and this has pushed up the value. Will the dealers rise up to the challenge?
I'd like to come back and just improve on Tim's offer a bit at 420.
420.
I think that if an offer was in the region of the independent valuation, we would consider it.
I will bow out because
out.
these are the experts on it.
I will increase my offer, and I will offer you £460 for it. Oh, I don't like that face, Steve.
460.
460, David.
I think it's exceptional because of its colour. I'll tip in just under 500, 490.
Well, my experience tells me that I accept what you say, David, but I believe the valuers have it right.
If Stephen won't accept David's final offer, can Tim do any better?
Well, let's start it with a 5 and say 500. And remember, if you got the bottom estimate at auction, you'd lose 22% of it. So
Valid
£500
point.
in hard cash.
I'll give you 510.
515.
David.
It's fun, isn't it?
Come on, do
David,
it.
have you made your final offer? Your final best offer?
Yes, I think I have.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so glad. The tension, I thought I was going to faint with all the tension. I have the vapours.
Tim's went out and David's missed out yet again.
Out of all the Moorcroft, that was the piece that I wanted, so I was happy to buy that. Made Timmy a happy bunny, that piece.
I did drop out and let Tim have it, but maybe I regret that a little bit. I just wonder if another £20 wouldn't have secured it for me.
This has been a tough challenge with some nasty shocks about restoration along the way. The secret dealers offered Stephen and Carol thousands of pounds, but will they be disappointed or thrilled by how much they're actually getting their hands on?
Now, I expect you're a little bit curious to know how much money you've made.
Indeed.
It's £2,065.
Wow. Goodness me. In cash. That's fantastic.
It is.
And we shall enjoy spending this.
We will.
Any plans for it?
Well, it's definitely not being spent on more Moorcroft.
No.
That's definitely not spend it on more Moorcroft.
Very wise, I think.
Today was a game of two halves. Janice bought cheap and sold well.
£4,948.
I've never seen so much money.
And although the dealers only went home with a few pieces of Moorcroft, Steve and Carol were happy to pocket half as much.
Wow.
And the dealers too have mixed fortunes. David kept getting outbid.
I am definitely out.
Any comment, David?
Not really.
Tim did a few deals, and he made a tiny profit on the pink vase, but he missed out on the deal of the day.
I think that was probably the best thing here.
That prize goes to Alison. She had no idea what the Newlyn dish was,
I don't know anything about this.
but she bagged it anyway
Whoa, I'm so happy with it.
and sold it for a great profit, nearly doubling her money. Who says you need to know it all in this game?
Perhaps it's a little bit bad of me, but I feel smug.